In today's digital age, we rely heavily on online accounts. We use them for banking, shopping, social media, and so much more. But with this convenience comes the risk of cyber threats. Hackers are getting smarter. They are constantly finding new ways to steal our data. That's why cybersecurity is more important than ever. And the good news is, it doesn't have to be complicated. This essay is about two-factor authentication, or 2FA. It's a simple yet powerful way to protect your accounts. Think of it as an extra layer of security that makes it much harder for hackers to gain access. We'll break down what 2FA is, how it works, and why you should use it. By the end of this essay, you'll have the knowledge and tools to make your online life more secure. We'll guide you through enabling 2FA on your accounts. Because protecting your digital life shouldn't be a chore, it should be easy and accessible to everyone. Imagine you have a locker with a strong lock. That's your password protecting your account. Now imagine adding a second lock to that same locker. That's what 2FA does. It adds an extra layer of security, making it twice as hard for someone to get in. Two-factor authentication, or 2FA, simply means that you need two different factors to prove your identity before you can access your account. These factors typically fall into three categories. Something you know, this is usually your password or PIN. Something you have, this could be your phone, a security key, or an authenticator app. Something you are, this refers to biometric data like your fingerprint or face scan. By requiring two of these factors, 2FA makes it much more difficult for unauthorized individuals to access your accounts. Even if a hacker somehow obtains your password, they still won't be able to get in without the second factor, which is typically something only you possess. Let's break down how 2FA works in practice with a relatable example. Logging in. Imagine you're trying to access your email account. You enter your email address and password as usual. The second factor. This time, after entering your password, you're prompted for a second factor of authentication. Let's say you've chosen to use an authenticator app on your smartphone, receiving the code. The authenticator app generates a unique, time-sensitive code, usually 6 digits long, verification. You enter this code on the email login screen. The email provider verifies the code against the one generated by your app. Access granted. Once the code is verified, you're granted access to your email account. This process might seem like an extra step, but it only takes a few seconds and significantly enhances your account security. Even if someone steals your password, they can't access your account without that unique code from your authenticator app. Section 4. Why two-factor authentication matters. Safeguarding your digital life. In today's digital landscape, data breaches are becoming increasingly common. Hackers are constantly finding new ways to exploit vulnerabilities and gain unauthorized access to sensitive information. This is where two-factor authentication, or 2FA, plays a crucial role in safeguarding your digital life. Think about all the important information stored in your online accounts: personal details, financial data, private conversations. Without 2FA, these accounts are vulnerable to attacks like phishing scams, brute force attacks, and password breaches. Two-factor authentication acts as a strong barrier against these threats. Even if your password is compromised, the second layer of authentication ensures that only you can access your account. This significantly reduces the risk of identity theft, financial fraud, and other cybercrimes. Section 5. Exploring different two-factor authentication methods, choosing what suits you best. There are various 2FA methods available, each with its pros and cons. Choosing the right one for you depends on your security needs and preferences. Let's explore some popular options. SMS codes. This is one of the most common 2FA methods. You receive a unique code via text message to your mobile phone, which you then enter to verify your identity. Authenticator apps. These apps generate time-based codes on your smartphone even without an internet connection. Examples include Google Authenticator and Authy. Biometrics. This method uses your unique biological traits, such as fingerprints or facial recognition, to verify your identity. Many modern smartphones and laptops now come equipped with biometric sensors. Hardware security keys. These small physical devices plug into your computer's USB port or connect wirelessly. They act as a physical token that you need to authenticate your identity. Each method offers a different level of security and convenience. SMS codes are widely supported but can be intercepted. Authenticator apps are more secure but require you to have your phone handy. Biometrics offer convenience but can be vulnerable to spoofing. Hardware keys are highly secure but can be lost or stolen. Section 6. Enabling two-factor authentication, a simple guide for popular platforms. Enabling 2FA on popular platforms like Google or Facebook is typically a straightforward process. Here's a general guide: access security settings. Navigate to the security settings of the platform you want to secure. This is usually found under your account settings or profile. Find two-factor authentication. Look for the option labeled two-factor authentication, 2FA, or something similar. Choose your method. Select your preferred 2FA method from the available options. This might include SMS codes, authenticator apps, or security keys. Follow the instructions. Each platform will guide you through the setup process for your chosen method. This usually involves scanning a QR code with your authenticator app, or entering a code sent to your phone. Remember to save any backup codes or recovery options provided during the setup process. These can help you regain access to your account if you lose your 2FA device or encounter any issues. Section 7. Embrace two-factor authentication today. Secure your accounts, secure your world. In an increasingly interconnected world, securing our online presence is paramount. Two-factor authentication stands as a simple yet powerful tool in our arsenal against cyber threats. By taking the time to enable 2FA on our accounts, we add an extra layer of protection that significantly reduces the risk of unauthorized access and data breaches. The process might seem like an additional step, but the security benefits far outweigh the minimal effort required. Imagine the peace of mind knowing that even if your password is compromised, your accounts remain secure. Embrace 2FA today, and encourage your friends and family to do the same. Let's work together to create a safer digital world for everyone. Share this information, spread awareness, and let's make 2FA the norm, not the exception. Together, we can make a difference in protecting ourselves and others from the ever-evolving landscape of cyber threats.